So let's go back. Let's do a little time travel back to January 2021. I don't even remember what was going on. Pent up demand fuels January surge in Ottawa housing market, says the real estate board. So we saw, I mean, I know I told you guys this, but I bought last December, right before stuff just went wild. And then January, it's coming back to me now. January was pretty chaotic. The market was through the roof. Literally every offer was, 15 to 20 offers, no conditions on anything. And we're right. That was basically the landscape in January.
Yeah. Average price in January was 606,000.
Wow. Seems so moderate.
Yeah. That's the combo, right? Detached and condos together, like everything. But yeah.
Yeah, I know at the end of last year, everyone was unsure of what was going to happen. Believe it or not, things were shut down similar to how they are right now, last December, which is hard to believe. And we were unsure of what was going to come in January with regards to the real estate market. And lo and behold, it exploded. So, where do you guys feel that things are going currently? Greg, I know you have current numbers as well, but just off the top of the dome, where do you feel the market is right now? I know we've seen it bounce out a bit, and where do we see it going with new restrictions, risk of kids not going back to school, everything basically, a bit of a deja vu from last December. Where do you guys see things going in January?
I think it's going to go up. I think it's going to balance out, but it's going to go up a bit. I mean, the predictions are 5 to 10% this year for 2022, which is impossible for it not to, based on immigration and lack of supply, which we all know. I was talking to somebody about this last night, but yeah, I think it's going to go up. The only thing that can really stop it or slow it down, I think, is people just not wanting to compete if they're out shopping and just waiting. But that's only going to, I don't know how long that's sustainable. For example, on a listing I had last week, we had 22 showings, and I think we had 23 people through the open house, and we got 2 offers. And so that was a sign that, maybe not everybody is ready to compete. We were kind of surprised on that. And I also talked to somebody else who had a similar scenario. Unless the home is 1000% perfect move-in ready, then it's still going to get like absolute top dollar. I mean, we've talked about that a million times. So I don't know, but we'll know the second week in January is usually the kickoff, where either the inventory that hasn't sold is just going to start going like that suddenly. And we're going to have people waiting to list their properties based on the first ones selling in January, kind of like setting the standard. So we'll see. I mean, I'm optimistic. I've got a couple listings that aren't easy sells. And I'm convinced that one of them is going to be exactly that. I think it's going to kickstart the year for condos anyways. We'll see.
I think there's going to be a continued issue with supply chain for developments. So I think the new builds are still going to be even more delayed. I mean, we've seen them pushed back by a year. People that signed purchase agreements expecting a place, sometime in 2022, I think those will be pushed to 2023 or beyond. And that supply, like Greg said, is going to be delayed even further, which is just going to pent up demand for resale. I think 5% will be I think it'll be much higher than 5% as far as a gain in value. I'd be surprised if it was a 5% across the board only, just based on the growth of Ottawa. If they open up immigration at all, like the downtown core values won't continue to increase like they have, because people are going to be still at lockdown, like we're going back into, and want more space. So I think the Orleans and Canadas and Barrhaven will still continue to thrive. People wanting more home offices or things like that.
Well, I think we saw last time. I think we saw last time too, when people were at home, that they're then thinking of, investment ideas. What do we want to do in 2022? People are thinking of a little more proactive, maybe about financial investments and so on. So that actually, I think people being at home actually made them probably analyze their living situation more, which we know,
Mhm.
you know, their living space. Do I want to move? Maybe we should move now. You know, it gets people talking and keeps the market kind of active, I think, even though no one's going out, everyone's still inside their home wondering, is this where we want to be? You know, is this the house we want to live in?
Yeah, and I also think that whole government plan of 100,000 homes in 25 is going to be 0 homes with everything going on. I don't think they're going to do any homes, to be
No.
honest. I think it's all going to be private
I think
sector.
the pandemic will be the excuse to have not
Yeah.
done it. I mean, one thing I am interested to see them launch and see what the uptake is of it, but they are going to be launching the TFSA, the savings plan for first-time home buyers, which I think will be interesting. We'll see how that's adopted and what that does roll out and look like. But yeah, as far as new government, you know, rolling out any new affordable housing or actually building anything, that's not. I'll be shocked.
You're with me
I'll
on
be
that
shocked.
one.
I'll
Yeah.
be shocked if there's one unit.
Yeah, exactly.